This is the worst RC car I've ever featured on my channel. Now, I've reviewed some bad RC cars in the past, but this thing tops the lot. Lots of you left comments saying, bring this truck back, just fit an upgraded transmitter and receiver, and get this thing back on the channel. Not only did this truck have a range of about 10 feet, which made it undrivable, but it was also painfully slow on 3S. Now, this is sold as a 1/8 scale truck. Even though it's not 1/8 scale, it's actually a lot smaller. Now, even though I discovered the ESC is actually 4 to 6S capable, I wanted to give this truck a fair test. And when I'm doing reviews, I never make changes to an RC car. I always test them exactly how they come out the box. And on 3S, well, it should have performed really well. So I've made a huge change to this terrible RC truck. Let's take a closer look. And I fitted the brand new Relalo budget-friendly transmitter and receiver. And how cool does this thing look? It's 8-channel, it has an LCD screen, a foam grip on the wheel, and it can also accept a variety of batteries. And I've actually managed to squeeze in a 1600 mAh 2S LiPo. So let's switch this on. How cool is that? Now, this thing is super cool, it's also feature packed, and most importantly, it's super cheap. I'm not doing a full review on this transmitter today because you're here to see the truck, but if you want to see more details, I'll leave a link down below so you can head over to Matthew Sims' channel. He's actually covered it in a lot more detail. And if you want to grab one of these fantastic Relalo transmitters, I will leave a link down below. Now, when I got the truck home after filming that video, I did think to myself, I can't be bothered with it, I'm just going to throw it away. But then all you guys left loads of comments saying, no, bring the truck back, fit a new transmitter and receiver, we want to see it back on the channel. Now, I wanted to find out why the truck was so slow, and it turns out it's running a low kV motor, and it's also running low gearing. Now, the simple solution would be to fit a bigger pinion, but unfortunately they have cheaped out on this truck, and it does have a fixed motor mount, which means we can't just fit a bigger pinion, stick a 3S in it, and then hopefully get some more speed. So that wasn't an option on this, so what next? So the next option would be to replace the motor and to fit a higher kV motor. And yeah, I'm not going to do that because that's just too much effort. So this means we're left with one option, and that is to run 4S and 6S. Now, the increase in voltage is going to mean that that motor is going to be spinning up a lot faster, which should give us more speed. Although I'm not sure how long this motor will last on 6S. So let's stick a 4S in it and let's see what it can do. So the first thing we need to do is see if this has more range. Let's send it out. Well, using the old transmitter and receiver, we would have lost signal already. I'm not going to go too far, but that is already a massive improvement compared to what we see last time. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with that because, as you can probably see on the camera, it's all the way at the back there. That's more than enough for anyone. So we know this now has much better range, but is it going to be any quicker on 4S? And I just want to say it is incredibly wet today, so I'm not sure if we're even going to get a decent speed run. So let's start the GPS. So let's see what we can get on 4S then. Now, I'm just going to ease the throttle in because it is super slippery today. And obviously the wheels on this aren't going to be perfect for these conditions either. Okay, that was full throttle that time. Full throttle. Right, so let's stop the GPS and see what we got. This time we got 45 miles per hour. So 45 miles per hour on 4S. Now, that's quite a dramatic change considering all we've done here is add in another cell. Now, I didn't bring a 3S out with me today, but it kind of makes me think this truck could have also done a bit better on 3S. And maybe it wasn't the 3S pack that was holding it back, but it was in fact the transmitter and receiver. And yes, I did have the dual rate turned up before you asked the question. It'd be rude not to. Right, so we've got 6S in there now. Let's see if that's made a difference. Has this made a difference? Whoa, yes it has. Uh-oh. I think we've killed it. Oh, no, we're back. Oh, that has made a huge difference. Whoa. I think I've killed it again. I think the servo's on its way out now as well. What is going on? It won't turn to the right. Oh, this truck is terrible. No, it won't turn to the left properly. Oh, I really have tried to polish a turd with this, but a turd is still a turd. Right, I've only got throttle, I've got no steering. 6S is definitely crazy on this. I'm turning to the left, but the truck's turning to the right. What is going on? This thing is a heap of 6S definitely makes it more lively. It's just a shame we can't actually use it. Oh, I've had enough of this. This is going to be the last you see of this truck. Whoa, backflip. So we're going to leave it there. I've given this truck 2 chances and both times it was total trash. I think there's only one place for this now, and that is the bin. And to think how much this thing costs, what a total joke. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one, take care. So this RC car may have been total trash, but there are still some really good options out there. Click one of these videos now to take a look.